Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to go over my hybrid Magic Gladiator build. It's a support for fun build. It's not a top performer, but even for a Magic Gladiator it's not bad at all. So we're going to go straight to the stats. 900, 2345, which is the rest of agility, base stamina, 220 energy. Now here, this is for fun and to unlock the stats. But for the evil spirit, you're going to go all the way to add splash damage. Everything's going to be agility, max stamina, the rest doesn't really matter. Now here, the most important thing is the mana reduction and all the defensive stats that you can get. Regular stats, these block some damage if you were shield, everything else is pretty good. Now, for comparison, we're gonna first see the attack speed. Magic Gladiators compared to Soul Masters have a much higher attack speed cap. So by default, you're going to attack faster, obviously. My hybrid Soul Master that we're going to be using for comparison has 284 attack speed. It's full punish. So this is going to be the kills per second in this party setting with my summoner, and this is going to be the damage. Now, my Magic Gladiator is actually tankier because it dies less often overnight AFK. Obviously, it's thanks to my Soul Master giving the high agility soul barrier, but it's still, in this party setting, it's a better tank. Now, we're gonna get close to the attack speed limit by equipping some items. Conqueror ring. I have a decoration ring. I have a demon, and I could get a scroll of quickness to get the max cap, but I'll just wear a Chris for this demonstration. Now we're gonna reset this, and what we must know first is that Meteor Storm from Soul Master is an AoE. Every time it attacks, it hits everything. For the Evil Spirit, it's gonna be a random attack, but it's gonna be mostly concentrated closest to the attacker. So for Magic Gladiator, the closer the monsters are, the more it's gonna attack. The closest monsters to other monsters are going to add splash damage, so it's going to be even more hits. That's why I prefer it as a tank. High agility, high elemental defense. It works pretty good. Now let's compare the killing. You can see that kill per second is going to be 0.22 compared to 0.20. 0.22 is going to vary between those. It's pretty close. It's like 0.02 difference. Considering that my Magic Gladiator dies less often, it has value to the party for me, because my summoner dies pretty often. It dies much more often than my Soul Master and my Magic Gladiator. So my Magic Gladiator is my tank with the high defense. You can also lower the strength. I just added it for fun. You can lower like 500 points of strength and add it to either agility to reach the attack speed cap and add more elemental defense, or stamina to make it tankier with the swell from the BK. It all depends on your party setting. Magic Gladiators are going to be mostly a party setting character, because they can't kill on their own unless they have top tier gear, and even then, Cubera is still going to be hard if you have Silver Heart set plus 11, Blue Eye Staff, it doesn't matter. It's going to be hard for Magic Gladiators. Now this build is extremely cheap. This weapon is probably worth, without luck, a bless you can probably find it for, or 3 bless. The seats are what matter. AG cost reduction. Mana Seed, because you have 220 energy, mana's going to be low. A Mana Pendant, and attack speed if you want to reach the cap. I recommend wearing a shield if you're going to get lower level seats, which would be cheaper. If you get like level 6 seats and you get all of them on the set and the shield, you'll get the 60% damage reduction, which is what we need. And the actual set without the seats, probably 30 bucks. It's plus 0, plus 1, level 400. You can even get the level 381, which is probably free from your guild, or you can find it in the higher level maps. What map is it? Raytheon, I think it's called. Let's see. Raytheon. You can find them here. You can kill Salupin. Well, you can get them for free. That's the point. And here you can get the attack speed and mana would help a lot. The extra mana will definitely help a lot. So as you can see, 0.24. Let's compare it to the hybrid Soul Master full punish. right here, 0.22 to 0.24, 0.25. Obviously, It's close. Like even if it goes higher to 26, it's still close. Like the difference is not much. They both kill about the same, but it's a little tankier. Without the soul barrier, obviously not tanky, but in this party setting, it's pretty good. Now, obviously you guys are gonna ask, can this Magic Gladiator solo? It can solo. Probably not Cubera. Definitely not over 9 Cubera. For that, you need a party of some sort or top level gear. If you're gonna spend top level gear on Magic Gladiator, you either really love Magic Gladiators, like I love Magic Gladiators. You either really love them and you want to invest in them, or that's honestly the only reason, because they're not really great at killing by themselves. They're not great at anything by themselves. In a party, they have their little niche, which can be the attack speed compared to the Soul Master. It's basically a Soul Master with higher speed, no soul barrier. So now let's check it out. First, let me clear the spot, and then I'll start using some pots because I'll probably die at first. But once the spot settles down, it's you can't kill. So let's see, we get attack speed. We obviously get a little extra agility from the elf, but you can still reach the maximum attack speed without the elf. You can wear 2 of these swords and get a 16 attack speed seed. Let's get in the middle. So it's a good killer solo for what it is. It's not safe to AFK overnight. Maybe if you get max wings with CLR, like HP regeneration. My wings have attack speed for the build. It's gonna be risky to AFK overnight. If you're in a party with like one more killer, like a Soul Master, it's gonna be decent. A full party is probably where the Magic Gladiator shines the most. It can be tanky. Imagine having 280 attack speed for like a scale set plus 13 plus DD plus HP plus Jewel of Harmony. You reach the max 600. You reach the max 60% damage reduction, and you have an extra 600 stats to put into agility for attack speed and elemental defense or stamina, so you can be tankier with the BK buff. There's many options for this one build. I went with 900 so I can get this socket set item, which is cheap for me. I already had the seeds, and my shield, it's just cheaper for me. But if I wanted to buy, let's say, a scale set, it'll be a little more expensive, but I'll have way more stats to play with. I also am working on an Atlan set plus 11 plus DD plus HP, because for me this character is fun. I like the look of those Atlan set or Stormcrow, whichever you remember by. So that's what I'm going with. It's still going to be doable. I'm going to have a little 200 extra stats that I can put into stamina, etc. And yeah, so it can survive here and it can kill. It's 0.42 kill per second. It's not top tier like the Summoner, but it is doable. And I'm going to get out of here before I die. It is doable. There's still buffs that you can get. This is not really many buffs. You can get the extra HP buff and all those buffs. So all in all, if you want to have fun with a character for cheap gear, Magic Gladiator is a really good way to do it. If you want to max gear, max weapons, max sets, max earrings, I have the basic earrings that I'm level 1100. People have glory earrings now that are like 3000 bless. I can't afford it. So this character for me is fun, and it's pretty decent in my party. It's the tank of the party right now. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, you can play with the Magic Gladiator a lot. You can also go the Storm build. That's a completely different build, but you can also base it on attack speed. But for me, this hybrid so far, it's a good tank and it's fun, and I'm probably gonna drop 200 strength just to add the Atlan set. And that's it for me. That's my character. I enjoy it. It's not gonna be the best character for you most likely, but if you have a party already set up and you want to add an extra cheap character, this character is really good and it's a good tank, and it'll keep your party together, and it's gonna add a little bit more of a killing power for cheap. Alright guys, there's something else that I want to show you. Now, for strength builds, Magic Gladiator, you're not gonna be able to kill in a hotspot by yourself unless it's super small with like 3 or 4, and there's really no build. If you go full strength, you're going to be able to kill, but you're going to eventually die if there's a little bit of lag or they hit you once or twice, even if you have like supports. Full agility, there's something about this skill that makes it not good. It's not the range, because the range is okay. It's the way that it hits. It's not bugged like the attack speed from Dark Lords and Elves, where like you just don't hit at all. It's either a built-in cooldown into the skill animation, or it's just like a slow skill. Because with max attack speed, can't hit that for some reason. With max attack speed, it's still hitting very slow. Even Evil Spirit is faster. Well, once we get closer. Evil Spirit is much faster. But this one, for some reason, it's just slow. So there's not really any builds right now that you can use to AFK in hot spots. Medium spots, maybe a soft spot, you can probably do it. But even then, even the Evil Spirit build is better. Storm build is better. There's really no viable build for Magic Gladiators. If you like to show up to a monster, give it one hit and kill it, maybe you can go full strength, but that's not really used in PVM or in PvP because the damage is reduced. So it's hard to say, but the strength version of the Magic Gladiator is pretty much that, unless somebody comes with some interesting build idea, but I don't really see any. Now, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys liked it. You have a good one.